What's up YouTube, I'm Shadow Grunt Mike, and I cannot believe I'm saying this right now, but we somehow made it onto the leaderboard. This will surely not last long because I am not that good, so let's enjoy it while we can. And let's take a look at the team and the set that got us onto the leaderboard. So we are leading Munchlax because we are seeing a lot of ghosts in the lead, Froslass and Drifblim. This battle is not a good example because we run into an Empoleon, which is bad for us because Empoleon usually comes with at least one ghost in the back, and we are double weak to ghost in the back, which is bad. And there it is, there's the Drifblim. So yeah, in the back we're running Gastrodon as a counter to fighting types for the Munchie. We are also running Toxicroak as a hard counter for the dark types and also the fighter types. So this battle is not going very well for us. We lost the lead against Empoleon. We threw out Gastrodon to bait out the Ghost, and there out came the Drift. And now the Munchie is just cleaning up the Drift, or trying to clean up the Drift. Honestly, Munchie doesn't have that much game with the charge moves on the Ghosts, so it's a lot to lick. They send out the Empoleon, so Toxicroak comes out to finish it, and Toxicroak's going to get eaten by this Drift, and they still have one more Pokemon in the back, so we are losing this one in spectacular fashion. This is a good example of like the worst case scenario for this team, actually, because Empoleon in the lead with Ghost in the back is bad. And if this is a Ghost, then it will have been, okay, it's not a Ghost, it's a Toxie in this case, but the Empoleon double Ghost is the worst team for me to go up against for sure. So on to game 2, we see Munchlax in the lead. You don't see this very often, and I'm trying to figure out which one is tankier. They look like they're taking about the same amount of damage here. Yeah, I still have to throw my move. So this also takes a while. Munchlax in the lead. They are not very strong. And my IVs are not very good either. I forget what they are. I'll post them on the screen if I can look it up later. But they are not ideal at all. This one hatched from an egg. But you know what? I really wanted an anti-ghost, and I don't have the candy for a Licky Licky. Otherwise, I might have tried Licky Licky first. But Munchlax really gets the job done. I like it. I like having a tanky Pokemon in the lead. It really gives you options, especially if they're spammy. Gives you a lot of options, and so I feel like Munchlax does that job very well. They switch into Gastrodon, so our only answer here is our Gastrodon. And I don't think they worked up to an Earth Power. If they did, I'm just assuming that they are throwing Body Slam. And we get to throw off our Body Slam here. This will put shield pressure. And we end up getting a shield here. And we end up throwing again. Oh my god. Okay, so they were not counting. And they wanted to get a couple more moves in there before throwing, I guess. So they just lost control there, and out comes their Munchie. So they didn't really have to switch out of the Munchlax matchup, in my opinion. They could have stayed in there. Just kind of seen who won. That's what I was going to do. So they switch in Lucario, and this game is over because Toxie has game on both those remaining Pokemon. Alright, so game 3 is Munchlax on Froslass. This is pretty good. It's on the good side, but honestly, Munchie has to bait with a Body Slam before it can land a Bulldoze in order to win the matchup, so it's not fantastic. So I'm glad they switched out there, and they put in Drapion. We had a great answer for that. We did not have to shield that Aqua Tail. So we farmed down the Drapion. At least we're doing neutral damage on this Froslass, and the Froslass is doing neutral damage on us, so this is okay. I don't love throwing the double resisted Body Slam though. Maybe I should have just worked up to the Earth Power there. Oh yeah, I was afraid that they were going to throw though, and I would not be able to throw anything. So I threw just in the interest of not wasting the energy. Alright, we got the Froslass pretty low. Munchlax can definitely lick from here, but this is a loaded Froslass now, which is super scary. So Munchie is going to do what we brought it in to do, which is to take moves. Taking it like a champ, Munchie. They switch in Empoleon, and it's a good thing we saved that shield. Oh, looks like we're not going to need it because we get to our charge move in 12 turns, and they need 15 turns. So, oh, there goes that move, and we can farm it down from here. So they gave up their shield. We farm down. We throw the Mud Bomb on the Froslass, and that is GG's. All right, this is game 4, I believe. Drift, very good lead. One of the best leads for us. They switch in Munchie, and we have a very hard counter for that. And here, I should have worked up to the Sludge and knocked out the Munchie. But instead, I was nervous that they were going to work up to the Bulldoze, so I threw the Mud Bomb. But now they're definitely going to work up to the Bulldoze, and I have to shield. So really big mistake on my part. Should have just thrown the Sludge Bomb, because I don't think they would have shielded that. So the Drift is going to come in now and clean up the Toxie. But, you know, Toxie does resisted damage with the Sludge, but it manages to put up a fight. So we're going to go down here. This Frost... Oh, okay, they undercharged so that they can farm me down even more. But this Sludge is going to do something. Yeah, that matters. So now they bring in the Munchie, or I bring in the Munchie. They bring in Lucario, and I have a Gastrodon, so we're just going to eat this thing. I believe we shield the Shadow Ball. It's not like Munchie's going to need the shield, so just use it now. And then from there, the Drifblim is pretty much trapped. They have 2 shields. They went down with 2 shields. But they had no control over that matchup the whole time. Alright, game 5 is a Garchomp. And at first I'm like, did I accidentally click and go into Master League? And I looked up, I saw the CP, and I was like, okay, nope, we are definitely in Great League. There's just a Garchomp out here. Okay, I didn't even know Garchomp was in the meta, to be honest. So we call a bait here. And luckily it's a Sand Tomb, because even if they throw a move, a hard-hitting move, Munchie is here to take the move, so we were going to let that go anyway. But we decided to shield this Earth Power so that we can win the lead here. I wasn't counting on 2 baits. So they go down. They have shield advantage, though. So we're going to try to work up to this Bulldoze. I think that Munchie can survive this. And we just make it. Bulldoze gets to go here, and I don't know if they'll shield it. Okay, they do shield. I wasn't sure if they were, you know, counting the licks. It's not really easy to do that. So Gastrodon, great answer for that Drapion, but they come in with a Froslass, and now we are in huge trouble because Ghost in the back, right? This is our weakness. So I realize that Toxie is probably not very useful in this game anymore, and I'm looking for a chance to sack it. So here we go. See it, Toxie. Hopefully we can get to a Mud Bomb, though. Okay, they actually decide to throw again. So Toxie's just taking all the energy, and we can farm down this Froslass. Hopefully we can hit this Drapion with an Earth Power. We have to take that shield first, so I'm going to bait here. There's the shield. Can we get to an Earth Power? If this is Crunch, it will bring us down to like 5%. Okay, it's Aqua Tail, which is great. We can survive another Aqua Tail, so this is looking pretty good. But it's not an Aqua Tail, it's a Crunch. And Gastrodon goes down, so GG's, yeah. That was looking pretty difficult by the end there. But we still managed to get to 3158, which got us onto the leaderboard. So really happy about that. It was always something I dreamed passively about, but never really thought I would get this far. So I'm pretty unprepared for this moment, so really glad that that we did it, and I can't wait for our spectacular fall once we go back into Open Great League, so that should be fun. If you want to see me tank like a champ, then be sure to watch the live streams. Alright, I'll see you there. Peace.